I've been looking over the website from a company called Rest Sound, or as we would say in Holland, Rastgeluid. And they make some very interesting products, of which one I want to talk about today. So let's get started. So the plugin that I want to take a look at is called Naturaliser, and it's your next hit/note will never sound exactly the same. So it's quite the opposite of what a lot of things are trying to do. A lot of plugins and a lot of techniques in audio are for making things more perfect, while this thing is actually focused on making things less perfect for a good reason. Prevents ear fatigue both for you and your listeners, as if all sounds are performed or given delicate, subtle variety over time through heavy editing effort. So this plugin is, I think, focused on programmed drums or programmed sounds. If you already have a live played drum kit, it will already sound natural because it's a natural played live drum kit. Although there are a few drummers that I know that are super tight and that actually play the same kick throughout the whole song. Like you can literally just put them phase in, phase out, and they will almost fully cancel. Anyway, it shows a little bit more over here. Got 3 FX dimensions with level control, spectral, transient, color. We've got speed and swing control. So it will also do a timing thing or something. We've got transient detection, whatever. Extreme mode, gonna try that. Noise motion, further coloring, okay. Got some reviews here. We've got system requirements over here. I've already installed it and it looks like it runs on the M1 as well, Apple Silicon. It doesn't say it over here. It costs 39 euros and right now at the moment that I'm making this video, it's 25 euros. One huge issue with this is that is the only price at which you can get this plugin. There is no demo version, there's no free version, there's no tryout version, there's nothing. So you can't test it. And for that reason, I'm not going to link to Naturaliser below, because if you can't try it out yourself, then it's not worth buying, to say it like that. Because you now have to trust me, and you have to trust reviewers, and you have to trust the company for delivering a correct product. And yes, I know it's not a huge amount of money, like it's 25 euros or 40 euros. It's the amount of money shouldn't matter. You should always be sure that you have a product which you can trust and which you can rely on. And also, do they have like a refund policy? Because with products, it's still like if I don't like a product that I bought, I can send it back. In Holland, there's actually a law where you can always send something back within 14 days. So there's nothing that they're saying about refunding, which is kind of annoying. Another thing about the 25 euros or 39 euros is you can only pay that by credit card, which is great if you are in a credit card country where everything is paid by credit card. In Holland, it's not. Like, we don't have credit cards. So that's all a bit annoying, and it is something that I wanted to share in this video. But yeah, let's discuss the sound, because that's what we are all here for. And this is it. This is the plugin. Pretty basic user interface, no screws or something, so it looks all really good. We've got spectral, transient, color. We've got intensity, speed, detect, input sense, noise, extreme, and swing, whatever that may mean. Oh, we can also do the speed on hertz. We've got this. Okay, so we can detect on the beat. My project is beat synced. We can also detect just on a threshold. Okay, interesting. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play a drum loop through this from a track, and if you recognize the track name, leave it in the comments down below. It has something to do with like a dust wind or something. What was it again? I don't remember. If you know it, let me know. Crank it up. I can hear it working, yeah. And I already have a comment on this. And I'm doing it extreme, but that's just so that I can figure out what this thing is actually doing. Oh, and it stopped working. And then it stopped working. And now it works again. Let's do quarter notes. What is it? 1/4. Why does it stop working? You see that? It just stops working. I mean, my DAW is reporting a click or whatever to the plugin. It should just follow that, like in any other plugin. Like, it doesn't matter if I time sync something to my DAW, it works, but in this thing, it doesn't. So that's weird. So what I think it's doing spectral, transient, and color, and changes the settings on there. And it does a hard change on there. So there's no ramping in between, there's no crossfading in between. And normally that shouldn't be a problem if it's like raw samples, but in this thing there is some reverb on the drums, and that's just because I need to get royalty-free samples in here. Because that reverb is on there, you can clearly hear it switching. So let's go more extreme, because I really want to see what this thing can do. Let's do 1/4. Transient. So I think this is transient shaping. Yeah. That can help as well, and color. Let's add the bass guitar to it, so processing only on the drums. Let's do a little bit less spectral. So I mean, the concept is really cool. Like, you're naturalizing your drums, so you're making it sound more natural. And what I really believe in, and I didn't research this, I didn't read any scientific papers on this, but what I believe in is that little bits of randomness really trigger, well, our brain, I think, actually. And I have some interesting content about this coming soon, about psychoacoustic stuff, or however you want to call it. But I actually think that it's really, really important, and it's really, refreshing throughout the track. And even if it's like inaudible, if you listen to it, it can still be audible as soon as you switch it off. Like, the track can become boring if you switch it off. But anyway, I think it's a really cool plugin to replace a lot of editing work, to make things natural, and also just to try out on your tracks, to just see like, hey, is my track better? Is my drum loop better if I put something like this on there? If you haven't tried naturalizing your drum take yet, because it's a lot of work if you need to do it manually, and with such a plugin it's cool to check out. However, first needs to work, and it needs to have a demo. So I'm not going to link to Rest Sound down below, because they don't offer demos. And I mean, just go to restsound.com. I don't support this type of business model. Definitely with software. Like with hardware, it's of course difficult. Like, you have to ship out a box, and then all types of things can happen. But with software, it's so easy to make a demo. So just show yourself to people, like that. And yeah. So yeah, that's my conclusion. And for the disclosure of this video, I'm not in contact with Rest Sound. I think saw something on Facebook or something about it, and I was just looking at the website. And their other products also are really interesting. They have something called Sync Play, some other stuff. It all looks really interesting. So that is why I wanted to take a look at this thing. So I'm not in contact with them. I paid for this plugin, I bought it, and everything that I'm saying is my complete independent and honest opinion. And if you appreciate my independence, make sure to support me. I highly appreciate all the support that you're giving. So one of the ways to support me is by buying something through my affiliate link. It's ytstudio.com/Toman, or this QR code, and ytstudio.com/Sweetwater, or this QR code, to go to either Toman or Sweetwater. That's logical. If you use that link to go to the website of one of those shops and then purchase something there, a little bit of your purchase gets kicked back to me. So that's a really cool and easy way to support me. And your purchase is not costing you anything extra. It's literally just a little bit of the profit from those companies that they are sending back to me. So that's a really cool way. Another way to support me is by pledging a bit to my Patreon campaign or becoming a channel member. There's a join button or something underneath this video somewhere. Patreon and channel memberships are both the same. You get early access to videos and access to exclusive content. So check it out. I would highly appreciate it if you would become a member. Last way to support me and the whole YouTube platform is by watching more of my videos. So I'll link one of my videos over here, but you can also feel free to watch videos from other people. So they'll be linked around this video. Thanks a lot for watching. Keep pushing and bye bye.